Most of us lock onto our dreams and do everything we can to manifest fast results. But here's the twist. Have you ever noticed that the path to what you want is almost never straight? That's because the universe doesn't just hand you what you ask for. It runs you through a series of quiet tests first, not to block you, but to prepare you. These moments are like invisible checkpoints, designed to see if you're truly ready for the reality you're asking to step into. The universe is quietly testing your strength. Every challenge you face is like a subtle signal asking, are you prepared for responsibility tied to your goal? And once you pass those tests, something powerful happens. Your reality changes and the doors start to open for you. What you've been asking for begins moving toward you. That's what manifestation really is, turning what you've imagined into something you can finally touch. The attraction of that manifestation is impossible to ignore. A life where what you want actually shows up. But this is where things get hard. This is the phase where the universe asks two big questions. What really makes manifestation work? And why do so many people fall off right before it happens? Almost everyone stumbles here. And that's exactly where most people lose what they were so close to receiving. More videos about manifestation will be made in the future. Like and subscribe now so you don't miss out. Manifestation happens when what you want and who you are finally line up. But instead of things getting better right away, something strange often happens. Life gets harder. Problems show up. Everything feels like it's going in the wrong direction. And it feels confusing, like the universe is giving you the exact opposite of what you asked for. For example, you set a goal you really want. It could be more money, better opportunities, stronger relationships, a more positive life, whatever. You set your intention, and then, out of nowhere, everything starts going wrong. Bills pile up, doors close, people disappoint you. It feels like life is moving in the exact opposite direction of what you asked for. But this is not random. This is where the real test begins. When everything starts to fall apart, it's natural to question what's going on. You start wondering why things seem to be moving backward instead of forward. But if you stay still long enough, everything becomes clear. The universe is not being cruel, it's being precise. This is a test, a deep one. It's asking you a simple but powerful question. Do you really want this? Not just when it feels easy, but when it feels like you're losing everything. This moment reveals whether your desire is coming from your soul or just from a passing wish. And only the ones who stay aligned get to step into the reality they asked for. Take wealth, for example. Everyone says they want it. But real wealth doesn't just change your bank account, it changes you. It requires a new mindset, new habits, and a new level of responsibility. You can't step into a bigger life while staying the same person. That's why the universe starts testing you. It pushes you to see if you're truly ready to grow into the version of yourself that can handle what you're asking for. These tests are a mirror. They reflect how serious your desire really is, and whether you're prepared to become the person your dream requires. And then it hits you. Everything suddenly makes sense. You see the pattern. You understand why the challenges showed up. And the moment that clarity clicks, things begin to shift. It's like turning a page in a book and stepping into a completely new chapter of your reality. You realize that every struggle you went through wasn't there to stop you. It was there to move you forward. Each challenge was a stepping stone, quietly pushing you closer to what you wanted. And once everything realigns, things start to show up fast. The money, the opportunities, the connections you asked for, they begin to appear. That's how the universe works. It shapes you into who you need to become, so you can finally receive what you've been asking for. And when we dig even deeper, we arrive at a powerful question, the one that truly sits at the heart of manifestation. Here's the truth. Manifestation isn't just the universe handing you what you ask for. It's something far deeper. It's the universe showing you a reflection of who you are, your energy, your beliefs, your readiness, and shaping your reality to match. Let me say that again because it's crucial. The universe is not a genie granting wishes. It's a mirror, reflecting back who you truly are. This is the heart of manifestation. It's not about getting exactly what you ask for. It's about receiving what matches your energy, your growth, and the person you've become. Think about it. You crave wealth, true love, a home that feels like a sanctuary, or any dream you hold close. But here's the catch. As long as your inner world stays the same, as long as your energy is stuck at the same frequency, real change can't show up. True transformation has to start within. Without it, everything else is just an illusion. This is where the universe steps in, not to block you, but to shape you. It sends challenges, not as obstacles, but as invitations to grow, to shift your perspective. You have to ask yourself, can I stay in the energy of abundance, even when life pushes back? Once you see it this way, every challenge becomes a doorway, and every struggle hides an opportunity waiting to be claimed. It's more than just a change in your circumstances. It's a transformation of your mindset. And here's the next layer of the universe's plan. It's watching to see if you'll stay true to this new version of yourself, especially when things get tough. When you speak your desires and step into the world of manifestation, you're choosing a kind of rebirth, a chance to become the person who can truly live the life you're dreaming of. You're stepping into a new version of yourself. The universe is quietly shaping this you, nudging you to live like the person who has already achieved these dreams. Every challenge along the way is a sign, a marker that shows just how committed you really are. These challenges are guides on your journey of transformation. Every time you step into manifestation, you're making a choice to become a new version of yourself. And it's this choice, this commitment to growth, that unlocks the door to everything you've been asking for. Before we jump into ways to tackle these challenges, let's try a little thought experiment. Picture your old self as if it were a living being, maybe like your favorite animal, a cat, a dog, or any creature that really connects with you. This creature lives inside your mind, your habits, your identity. It's been there for years. Now imagine a new creature showing up, ready to take its place. A new tenant walking in and saying, "This space is mine now." That's exactly what happens when you choose to change. The old version of you doesn't just disappear quietly. It feels threatened. It resists. And the tension you feel during manifestation? That's the battle between who you were and who you're becoming. How does the old resident respond? It might fight to keep control, refusing to give up its space. Or maybe it steps aside, grudgingly letting the newcomer take over. This is exactly what happens in manifestation. When the process gets tough, when obstacles keep popping up, it's often your old self, your habits, fears, and old patterns pushing back against the change. But here's the good news. This resistance is actually a sign. It means the old you is on its way out, making room for the new you to step fully into your reality. Now, let's talk about how to move through these universal tests. Step 1. Welcome the resistance of your old self with gratitude, even joy. Sounds strange, right? But every time your old habits or self-image push back, it's actually a sign that they're about to fade away. Celebrate it, because it means transformation is happening. This pushback is actually a good sign. It means the old is breaking down to make space for the new. But most people react differently. When faced with this resistance, they pull back. They get scared of the upheaval, afraid to step into the unknown that change demands. In that critical moment, many retreat, clinging to their old selves. But here's the key. This upheaval isn't your enemy. It's a signal. Once you see its purpose, you understand that the old self's rebellion isn't a setback. It's the first sign that real transformation is about to happen. When we truly embrace this transformation, we start to see its power. With courage, we realize that the harder the old self fights, the faster it breaks down. Each day becomes a new chapter in its undoing, a gradual fading away of the old patterns, making space for the new you to rise. Along this journey, something incredible happens. You start to evolve. The next step is all about becoming the version of yourself you're aiming for. When challenges show up, don't get stuck in scarcity or complaints. Instead, act, think, and respond like the person who has already mastered this level of life. A truly evolved mindset reacts in a completely different way, with calm, confidence, and a sense of abundance. On your own path, when obstacles arise, ask yourself, how would the version of me I'm becoming handle this? In those moments, try this simple exercise. Picture yourself stepping fully into the mindset of your future, realized self. Ask yourself, how would they face this challenge? How would they respond? Dwelling in this mental space gives you guidance you can't get anywhere else. By living in the energy of your future self, you tap into the wisdom of someone who has already mastered what you're striving for. It's like having a mentor who's already walked the path you're on, someone whose experience lights the way. This mindset becomes a powerful tool for navigating obstacles and passing the universe's tests. And now, the next step in your journey. Celebrating every bit of progress you make. Pause for a moment and really take this in. Every single step you take, no matter how small, is a victory. Manifestation isn't instant. It's not a flick of a switch that suddenly changes everything. It's a slow, steady evolution, a daily choice to grow and show up as a better version of yourself. With each new day, you're adding another brushstroke to the masterpiece of your growth. Embrace this and take the time to celebrate every step forward. Did you handle a challenge with more skill today? Approach a situation with a little more grace? Even if it feels small, give yourself the applause you deserve. Every victory counts. By celebrating these small wins, you're sending a strong message to your subconscious. You're saying, I am growing. I am moving closer to my dreams. But remember this, we're all works in progress. Instead of chasing instant transformation, honor your journey. Respect each step and give yourself the time to evolve at your own pace. These small steps, stacked together, create the path to extraordinary change. By acknowledging and celebrating every little win, you're building a bridge between who you are now and who you want to become. And when a challenge hits, when nothing seems to be falling into place, you reach an energy crossroads. Will you feed the negativity, or will you nurture positivity and keep moving forward? Usually, when life throws obstacles at us, it's easy to spiral into negative thoughts. I can't do this. I'm failing. But here's the secret. If you pause and focus on the progress you have made and choose positivity instead, you instantly shift your energy. You turn your mind into a fertile field where growth and your dreams can start taking root. Every time you celebrate a win, no matter how small, the universe is watching. It notices your dedication, your effort to grow and transform. And when it sees that commitment, it starts moving things into place, lining up your circumstances to match the reality you're working toward. This is where manifestation really comes alive. It's not about being perfect or flipping a switch overnight. It's about showing up every day, making small progress, and enjoying the journey. Remember this, the universe is always paying attention, and when it sees your effort, it moves to align your reality with your intentions. You are the architect of your own life, shaping your path with every choice and every step. Thank you for taking this journey with me. If this video spoke to you, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Share it with someone who could use this message, and drop a comment below to share your thoughts, reflections, or experiences. Thanks for watching, for being part of this journey, and for stepping into your own power. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.